So why you think Japan is over here? China's over here, and even Ptolemy's India is right here over here. India's here, China's here, and Japan's here. I guess that's why they call it India Superior. China, which Marco Polo calls Cathay or Cateo, La China, India Superior, Florida, Tangoo, where there's a castle at Tangoo, right? Ka, ka, ka. Ottawa, Ottawa, or Atahua, Atahua, Ottawa or Atahua. Reminds me of Atahua. That reminds me of Atahua. And again, what does these crosses represent? These Andrew's crosses represents the Khan. It represents the lost tribe of Israel. These crosses, these Ross, these Rus. Yeah, Iberian Hebrews. Family name Andros Island, Greece, Agios, Andreas, Greek towns, British Isle of Man, Andros Island, California, like Queen Khalifa. Yeah, okay, okay. And again, they are kindred of the kings and queens of Jerusalem. Back to the lost tribes of Israel. Back to the cross. Back to the cross. You said Ottawa or Atahua? Ottawa or Atahua? Ottawa or Atahua? Ottawa, Atahua, Atahua, Atahua. Ottawa or Atahua? Ottawa. Yeah, got him. We got him, man. Let's go. The scramble to find Prent John was almost immediate. But where did he actually reign? Was it in Tangul? In the letter, Prent John had identified himself vaguely as ruler in the three Indias. Yeah, see? To be the Khan of Khans and you're ruling three Indias, you might be ruling an India superior. Now, what has it got to do with Florida, boss? Well, the fountain youth in Ethiopia, while most of us associate the fountain perpetual youth with the New World, especially Florida, he's 1,200 years old, boss. That has only been the case for the last 500 years. Khan. That means, like, since Columbus and them is discovering stuff, they started looking in Florida in the so-called New World only after the recent discoveries of India Superior. But before that, they're searching for 500 years. Get it? They're still searching. So they're looking for the fountain of youth everywhere else but America. But suddenly, after they stop searching for Prent John, right at that time is when they start searching for the fountain of youth in Florida, boss. Seems to be a coincidence. So when you stop looking for Presta over there, You found what you were looking for over here, and then started searching for the fountain of youth in the last 500 years right here in India Superior. Before that, they're looking in Ethiopia, boss. They're looking everywhere. So let's go. I'm gonna start at a spot that we normally don't really read. So let's continue with this three India talk. Pressed of the three Indias, which in the last 12th century, or which in the 12th century included Near and Lesser India. Near and Lesser, or India Inferior and India Superior. And this is where they found you, Copper Color Khan, because the definition of an American are the copper color races found here. And again, the Doom Diverses, Fortune 52, told them, anywhere we find these Saracens, these unbelievers, go ahead and invade. Search them out. Capture, vanquish, subdue all Saracens, pagans, enemies of our Christ. Zeus, take their kingdoms. What kingdoms, boss? The same kingdoms they found here. Like that, Charles, right? Just like that, Black Charles. Black ass Charles. You just took the kingdoms. What kingdom? The kingdom. The kingdom you see in the background, boss. The kingdom you see in the background. The civilization you found here. Nearer and lesser India. Further or greater India, which they say the South. And the middle India, Ethiopia, according to Charles F. Beckingham and Prent John, the Mongols and the 10 lost tribes. Let's go. Man, I love these recaps. I love these recaps. The 10 lost tribes. I love these recaps. The lost tribes of Israel. And they keep talking Saracen, right? Them diverses. But you're the Saracen. So they took the Saracens' kingdom and put the Saracen in forever slavery. They put the copper colored tribes in forever slavery. Because perpetual means to never cease and to continue forever in future time. Destined to be eternal. Whoa. You got an eternal covenant of slavery? Wow. Wow, boss. Perpetual. Give everything to their successors forever, eternally. You mean the descendants now apply to descendants, right? Greater India is where they found you. India Superior. So this is where they're getting out the Press of John, the Mongols, and the 10 Lost Tribes by Charles F. Beckingham. At one time or another, all were in play when Pope Alexander III learned of him from his physician. He sent him off with a letter addressed to his dearest son in Christ, John Jackson, illustrious and magnificent king of the Indians. They couldn't tell you David is called king of the Indians. And they couldn't tell you they just found you here in India Superior. They had to make up a story that Columbus was lost and thought he was in India, so he called them Indians. They couldn't tell you Columbus was rolling up on Capango, Cathay, Anion, Quivera, Ptolemy's, India. They couldn't tell you Columbus was rolling up in China, boss. Tangu, Florida, Mexico, China. King of the Indians, my knight, in which he cautioned him against excessive immodesty. The year was 1177, and the doctor was most likely headed for Ethiopia, Beckingham writes. Unfortunately, he was never heard of again. Get the drop, my knockers. We dropping recon recaps only on Patreon. Click the link below. Support the con, support the tribe, support our land, and we're gonna keep the drop flowing and keep the fire burning. ThaWaDa to my cons on Patreon. You already got this drop. And cons, click the link, man. Get in that fire pit, man, because we are scorching with the recaps. ThaWaDa to the tribe. Halal HaWah.